Hoosier Trapper Outdoors is brought to you by Hoosier Trapper Supply. Visit HoosierTrapperSupply.com for all your trapping needs, including Charlie Mashek's Leatherwood Creek trapping scents and Hoosier Trapper deer scent.
Right, welcome to Episode 2, Season 14 of Hoosier Trapper Outdoors. On this episode, we'll continue with our Texas Trapline. By the way, I hope all of you enjoyed the first episode that we put up a couple weeks ago. Also, I hope you enjoyed the first episode of the Trap House podcast for the season. It was a little bit more unique, so we filmed it at the Fur Takers of America convention in front of a live audience, and a lot of them had the questions which were included in the podcast. So, and it was with three of the cast members from the Mountain Man show on the History Channel. So, if you haven't checked it out, be sure to. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a good conversation, and it's cool to meet those people that actually are doing that lifestyle. And for those of you that kind of think maybe the show is manipulated or whatever, they talk about that in the podcast. So that's all kind of interesting. And so like I said, if you haven't seen it, be sure to check it out. I want to mention the rendezvous, the Fur Takers of America Chapter 7B rendezvous that'll be here at Hoosier Trapper Supply, which we have it, we've been doing it for years. So this year we're going to go to 2 days. We're going to start on a Friday afternoon, and we'll go through and have it on Saturday as well, like we normally do. So Friday and Saturday. Justin's got music lined up for Friday evening and Saturday lunch, and we'll have our usual, lots of demos, good food, kids games, talk about the new Bobcat season for here in Indiana. We have a lot of people that come in actually from out of state, so everyone's welcome. There are hotels in the area for those of you that are traveling, and we're looking forward to it. So hope you enjoyed the episode.
All right, check day 2. We've only checked a couple locations, just getting started. That's where I caught a coyote yesterday. You can see down here, it's actually flipped off today, and I think the culprits are just right back behind it. So, just
Naturally curious critters.
Yep, they are just awful bad. So, just terrible horses.
One thing to keep in mind, trapping around livestock, they're just as curious as the wildlife running through here. So
yep, got big old hoof prints right up to it. So, but we'll fix it. Got an old bobtail, huh?
yeah.
And he's a talker. Good deal. Check day 2. Just a few traps in. So yeah, we're off to a good start. So Jake, the one that Jake caught yesterday, we were just talking about the horses stepped on. I mean, it's just like basically 50 yards over that way. So this one I thought with this draw and setup, it easily could take a bobcat here too. So I put flagging up
sometimes we think the flagging may spook a coyote, or obviously it didn't in this case. And I'm not sure if that's just, you know, speculation, or if it's got some legitimacy to it. You got one coyote left out there and you're trying to catch it, and it's a real smart one. Yeah, you really don't want to use flagging, but
we've caught a lot of coyotes in flag sets and boxed in sets that aren't necessarily ideal though. So it worked.
Yeah. So yeah, Top Dog does it again. Top Dog, Vixen Elixir, and Predator Gravy. All right, so here's the Remac. This didn't have much of a hole in it to begin with because it's so rocky here. So I just kind of got a flat set. I got a couple guided rocks right here, my backer rock, which got peed on by the coyote. I'm not going to add anything, but I am going to add a little bit of jet fuel to this. Always got that nice green color to it. Need a stick, thank you, Justin. So we're kind of in the southwest, so the southwest turquoise color is very appropriate. Call it good. So overall, this is coyote is showing signs of being later in the year, but considering that it's almost February, it's not too bad. But if you look on the sides here, that fur actually has got like a hook to it, like it's bent over. You probably can't see it on the camera, but it's definitely getting past prime. I mean, it would go as a second or third quality coyote, but well, it's definitely got fur on it, and the guard hairs are mostly there. It's not really rubbed off per se. It's just starting to wear out.
So mediocre at best.
For this time of year, it's good, but overall, yeah, just mediocre.
So it might be hard to see, but we just ran across.
Actually, it's going to come out at us.
A badger just flew over here down this hole. Here he comes. Charlie, 22, right in the head.
I just don't want him getting down there.
No, he's going to come out. He's coming further out. He's about ready to pop his head out. Yeah.
Just back up, Justin, and see if you give him some space.
Hey, that wasn't the traditional way, but we got it.
Yes, I have a hunting license.
That's funny.
You know, it would have been cooler to probably see him in a trap and dig a crater, but
we'll
there's something about doing that.
There's more badgers to go around in here. We'll catch one in a trap, I bet, too. But that was pretty cool.
That's awesome. He must have, we would have seen that yesterday. He must have just dug that.
Yeah.
It looks pretty fresh for sure.
We were just pulling up, and he's just running down this wash right here full speed. They're pretty quick, as low as they are to the ground.
I don't know if they have really good eyesight or not. I don't think they do. And he was not particularly spooked of us.
Yeah,
he was enough to run in the hole, but he wasn't enough to go down in the hole or stay in the hole.
He was definitely curious about us, and I think he felt more safe being backed into the hole,
right,
but just curious enough to pop his head back out.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, he was covered in case he wanted to fight something, you know, so.
All right, Jake, get a glove, pull him out. Let's take a look at him.
Okay.
Chuck Day 2 has been a wild ride already.
It's been pretty western.
We'll just give him the old poke test. Done for.
Come here, Scruffy.
Jake. I can smell him.
Yeah, he smells like a badger.
That was.
Show those claws.
Big old feet.
Absolute digging machines.
Just how much skin and.
You eating the skin right now.
Yeah.
Load him up. Let's go check some traps.
I mean, he's got so much.
Yeah. He's got a big scar on top of his head.
Yeah, I see that.
Proudly offering some of the world's finest small batch coffee, while supporting responsible trapping and sound conservation. Available at traplinecoffee.com. Never be without great coffee.
All right. So yesterday, or I don't know how this is going to play out on the actual show, but I was talking about when I was making a set that rarely a coyote just comes in from the front like you think they're supposed to. They're most likely coming in from the sides or whatever. So this coyote actually, the trap's right here. In fact, he's got a little bit of pan cover disturbed right there, but not bad. Anyways, the bait was down here, so he actually dug from this side. And people ask, you know, when that happens, what am I doing wrong? It's just that coyote. That's just the way he worked the set. You know, he doesn't know where the trap is. He doesn't really know where he's supposed to come in from. You can control it by your backing and your angle of the hole. But bottom line is that bait's there, and that's what they want. That's why we guard the hole with the trap, but you can't guard a hole with 5 or 6 traps all the way around. So anyways, this one dug from the back, and I was just up like against a tuft of grass right there, which he dug out. So I'm just going to rebait this, and it's very likely if this one comes back through, he's going to check this out again. Essentially got a free meal or free appetizer. I'll put that down there. And I got this big clod of dirt from when they scraped the road. I'm gonna shove that over here like that. He ain't digging from the back unless he really wants to dig. And then just because that's a new piece, get that bait down in there a little bit further. I'm gonna spray a little bit of predator gravy up here on top. So now if he comes back, he can't work it from the back, realistically. So he'll have to come in from the front, hopefully we catch him. So that's one remedy for that problem. And it's the best remedy. At this point, that's better than putting another trap back here. If it's a persistent problem and you want to spend the time to catch him, then you can start blending traps in the areas that he's coming in. But for now, this is what we're going to do.
I'm on the board, baby. Check tape 2. It's already turned into a mixed bag with the coyote, a random badger flash shooting, and now a coon. So he's buried deep in that set. The ranchers will be happy, but obviously this is not what we're after. But the positive is, I guess we got great eye appeal here. This is all tore up. Anything coming by is going to investigate it. So we're going to take care of him, get that set made back, and move on down the line.
So clearly he came from over in here with all those cottonwoods and stuff, because behind us is just open prairie for the most part. So that's over there is where he's living.
Yeah, down in here is like a riverbed. I don't know how much water's in it, but if any.
Yeah, that's off the ranch for there.
Yeah, it's off the ranch, and I'm sure it's just a perfect little highway for coons and everything else. But cool. Take care of this and move on. Alright, just finishing up this remake. We make sets like this a lot where I get tore up. We kind of call it a trash pile set, where you just mound up everything that it tore up and start using it as the backing. Still got a hole here, brushed in, reapplied my Mighty Dog. But other than that, one little trick too, since it's so windy, kind of concerned, there's tumbleweeds back here. Stuff could roll into this, so I kind of took a couple of these sticks and just kind of pinned them in the ground on each side. Just a little. And if something blows, that might just be enough to catch it and hold it up in place. Leave my bed area a little bit more open for crowd or whatever to step in. So we're gonna call that good.
We got all this disturbance back here. It all smells like raccoon. Any self-respecting coyote's going to come in and check this out. Actually, any animal's going to come in and check this out. Any type of disturbance, particularly if it smells like another animal, they are going to check it out.
Looks empty.
Sure, it's mine.
Did you make a dirt hole there?
Yeah, he's got it. It's like a... All clear?
All clear. Yeah, look at the consistency of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like rock mulch.
I think it's that.
Iron.
It's that clay that's all just dried.
Red
almost
clay
like
flakes.
pottery.
Yeah.
Got a spinner.
Here on this triangle.
Who set this set?
I think that's mine. That could be wrong.
Ooh, that was nice.
That's the roughest coyote we've caught so far.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think he's part badger because he's got this all dug up.
Good deal.
Cool.
If I remember right, that road point actually came all the way out to here, so he's really been working on this.
Yeah. Who set this?
I think it's mine, but we'll have to look at the other two spots
Yeah.
and see.
We do this sometimes. Sometimes, like right now, I feel like it was one I set, but
We got double.
We got a double.
we got another one over there. Oh, good. But this happens quite often where we'll pull up to a spot because a lot of these intersections form these triangles. They look pretty similar, and we travel to and from different directions, sometimes crossing these points. So you're never coming in, it seems like, from the same way, and we kind of forget who's who making what. So Jake's been marking it on Onyx, and that's been helping. So we'll go back and verify that. And I think we had 3 sets here total.
Yeah.
This one's yours, Justin.
Okay. So that one's mine over there, Jake. And that one's clear, and then we got another one over here.
I don't think I have any jet fuel in my bag.
Same situation, digging out a crater.
They really want that bait. Cool. Oh, doubles are always extra special. Quadruples are even better.
Hey, this is a father-son double. You guys know what to do, right?
What's that?
The famous chest bump. Come on, Charlie. You're still young. Yeah!
I may still be young, but I'm like 2/3 his size.
It's okay to have a little fun when you're out here doing work. So
Okay, so we've got this coyote here, and it is just caught by one toe. So there's not much there holding that coyote. That J.C. Connor probably saved that coyote and kept him in the trap. Otherwise, he probably would have pulled out because he would have there's just nothing there to hold it. I want to say you don't always have to have that spring, but in the cases like this, we kept the catch. So it's very likely, like I said, he would not be here otherwise. The other thing is, when you have those giant expand-a-pans and that crazy stuff where you got the jaw of that trap completely full, that increases the chances of this significantly. So we are not an advocate of the big pans at all. So just saying.
Yeah. Not only that, increases that, but also increases misses. That jaw will just fling it right out of there before it even catches the toe.
It does. So.
Good job, guys.
All right, just got this remake done. Had to drill a new hole, put some hole digger down there, and just a little bit of Mighty Dog. I kind of had to restructure the whole set just because it has changed so much. It had a big hole. It's a little different. Not ideal, but I made the best out of it. Sure has a lot of eye appeal, like we always talked about.
So my original trap bed was clear back here. He's got this also blowing out. One advantage to having these long springs is I'm just going to move it up and I'm going to dig my hole right into this bank, which he eliminated all of this bank here. Just kind of improvise and get it back in place and we're good to go. I'll have to bury that chain, but
You remember what bait or yarn and all that stuff you were using?
Top Dog Vixen Elixir and Predator Gravy.
And for a remake?
I'm going to probably just do the same thing because it worked.
Yep.
It's a nice white coyote. It's a little one. Nice and white though.
Hags Trapping Products by J3 Outdoors, the most versatile and efficient trapping devices on the market.